Most arguments happen without the intention of starting them. Conversations turn into arguments. So let's talk about why it happens and how to prevent it.
Humans that way. Have you ever had an argument and got frustrated because you felt like the other person wasn't fully understanding what you were going through or how much you were hurt? That is because in one same event, you are seeing and experiencing a completely different thing than what your partner is seeing and experiencing. This is what used to happen in our conversations quite often, especially early in our marriage. I would ask him like, hey, did you put away the laundry?
And then I'd say, what do you mean? I've been working all day. I'm really tired. And did you even know that I did the dishes this morning? Where do you think I had time to do the laundry?
Just like that, it turns into an argument. You have experienced something like this, right? Right? So let me break this down and find out what really happened there. What really happened?
In my head, when you would say, did you put the laundry away or something like that, my mind was telling me, how could you not get that done? Or you're not doing enough. But why did those words get translated that way?
Why?
Because the thoughts behind those voices were saying, she doesn't think I'm enough. These are called automatic thoughts.
What are automatic thoughts? Explain it to me, honey.
It is the little voice in your head. Without us even being aware, these thoughts form. It is self-talk that pops into your head without you even being aware of it forming. It typically happens in response to an event. Everyone's automatic thoughts are unique to them.
Why?
Because they are related to our life experiences,
And
people tend to have patterns that they fall into.
so patterns, right? I think we've discovered one that I typically fall into. One automatic thought that pops up in my head quite often is I'm not enough or I'm not their priority. This is what used to happen to me back then is I would text you that, hey, can you come home early? Or even just like, what time are you gonna be home? You know, wanting to see you after work. And I don't get a text back from you for hours. And after a little bit, I kind of straight went into feeling lonely, abandoned, and very, very sad. That happened because inside my head, I was hearing he's ignoring me because I'm not his priority. And then it kind of goes to my happiness doesn't matter to him. And all those thoughts, and all those voices were backed up with the automatic thought that I had saying, I'm not worth it, I'm not important. So a lot of times you would come home to me being very, very cranky, super needy, super sad. But after we kind of talked about it, I find out most of the time, really 99% of the time, that you didn't even have time to check your phone. And if anything, you actually rushed home to get to me as soon as possible. So that's why you didn't even bother to check your phone, because you just wanted to be home as soon as possible, which I already said it, but you know. But that used to happen a lot, remember?
Oh yeah.
So while we were away and you were still at work and I wasn't hearing from you, but if I saw that, the reality of it, I wouldn't have felt lonely, abandoned, or sad. That means all the voices I was hearing, like my happiness doesn't matter to him, was a completely false alarm. It was a complete illusion that my automatic thought made up.
Same with the laundry thing. In reality, there could be so many reasons why you're asking about the laundry. Maybe you were just trying to find a certain shirt or pants, or maybe you were really about to offer help if I was feeling overwhelmed. Oftentimes, we tend to believe that we've solved a puzzle and know what the big picture looks like, when in reality, we're just looking at a corner piece. So if you want to stop arguments like this from happening, you need to first acknowledge the thoughts that pop into your head. But you may ask how? How?
Okay, well, how do you acknowledge those automatic thoughts in the moment then?
When you know your emotions are getting out of control, pause. Before responding, ask yourself, what are my thoughts right now? Are those the exact words that they really said to me? Does it align with the actual facts that are in front of me? The more you notice your thoughts, the less you feel attacked or threatened by the situation. The automatic thought patterns get easier and easier to notice with practice. So let us know down in the comments what your automatic thought patterns are.
So avoiding arguments can be as easy as acknowledging the thoughts inside your head. Practicing catching those automatic thought patterns And pausing before you respond will be a game changer to your communication. If you found this useful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content. What?
What?
Hey! Oh, there's a case left. Water!
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 It is the little voice in your head that pops in your head. The automatic thought pattern.